Have you ever wondered how Albert Einstein's science relates to the spiritual teachings of the Buddha? Get ready to broaden your horizons and discover how science and spirituality can coexist in perfect harmony. Albert Einstein and the Buddha are two seemingly opposite figures for spiritual enlightenment, one that shows us how their thinking can be seen as two sides of the same coin. Although Einstein considered himself a devout unbeliever, he asserted that Buddhism was the only religion. Einstein believed that Buddhism represents, in his view, this religion is based on a religious feeling that springs from a deep and unitary experience of all that is natural and spiritual, transcends the concept of a personal God, and avoids dogma or theology. Einstein saw Buddhism not only as a spiritual religion but also as a philosophy of life that offered a comprehensive view of the cosmos and humanity. It demonstrates how science and spirituality can coexist harmoniously, with a flexible approach that opens doors to a deep understanding of the universe and our place in it. Einstein saw Buddhism as a viable answer to questions about the connection between science and moment in the history of science, and permanently changed the way we understand the cosmos. He demonstrated that space and time are not distinct concepts, but are interdependent, varying with the position and speed of the observer. His famous formula emphasizes the unity of matter and energy, cementing the foundations of modern physics. But Einstein was not only a scientist, always looking for a way to reconcile science, philosophy and religion, and truth in the fabric of the universe. He believed that all the mysteries of nature are accessible to human understanding. The Buddha taught humanity a profound lesson, showing that exploring the limitless mind leads to a broad cycle of reincarnation, seeking enlightenment through observation and introspection. Although Einstein and the Buddha approached knowledge differently, the Buddha argued that all information should be verified by direct experience and accepted only if confirmed. By this method, the Buddha attained the profound wisdom he sought. Einstein, on the other hand, emphasized the importance of morality based on compassion and social responsibility, not fear of punishment or desire for reward. In his view, morality must spring from an understanding of human interdependence. Punishment or the hope of a reward after death is a sign of human weakness. Einstein emphasized that religion should be replaced by a genuine appreciation of the order and beauty of the universe. Although Einstein rejected the idea of a personal God, he recognized the impossibility of fully explaining the beauty and order of the universe's creation. In a 1954 letter, he states that although he does not, who intervenes in the actions of men, he deeply appreciates the harmonious structure of the world. He found himself in Spinoza's vision of God, seeing him not as a separate entity, but as a universal principle present in all natural things, expressed through matter, thought and societies. Everything that exists, including spiritual phenomena or those beyond our current understanding, are only parts of this whole, karma being only one of them. For him, freedom from the religious indoctrination of youth should not lead to a disdain for faith. He believed in a humble attitude, recognizing the limitations of human understanding of the mysteries of the natural world, who rejected both the Hindu concept of a creator God and radical materialism, being the first philosopher to deny the idea of an immutable soul. Einstein showed great humility by accepting limitations in deciphering the mysteries of the world. He explained that every human being perceives himself, his ideas and feelings as separate from the rest of the universe. That prevents us from seeing the deep connections between us and all of nature is to widen our circle of compassion, an idea that resonates with Buddhist. This shared view reflects the Buddhist concept of the middle way, which avoids the extremism of both eternalism and nihilism. Buddhism emphasizes interconnectedness, compassion, and understanding beyond the self, with the goal of achieving spiritual emancipation, which provides inner peace and a deeper connection with the universe. Thus, Einstein and the Buddha share a similar view of how we can approach understanding the world and our place in it, and are not entirely It suggests that although the natural world exists independently, the way we perceive and interpret these phenomena is an invention of the human mind, based on observation, reason, and imagination. Einstein emphasized that scientific concepts and theories are subject to continuous challenge and revision as new evidence and insights into the world emerge. 2,500 years ago, expressed a similar idea, stating that all notions such as cause and effect or atoms are. The Buddha argued that the sense of self is not a valid notion, but rather an illusion, and consciousness is brain activity. Humanity lives in an unconscious dream state, becoming dependent on conceptions and forms. This ignorance, known as anicca non-self, is what limits human freedom. By following the Noble Eightfold, this includes showing unconditional compassion to all beings. The Buddha taught that attachment and desire are the sources of suffering. Einstein emphasized that this prison limits our love to close relationships only, and compassion should extend to all living beings to overcome these constraints. Einstein's effort to explore the mysteries of the world is evident. Experience is the feeling of the mystic, the essence of all true sciences. Einstein stated that those who cannot experience this emotion of awe and fascination with the universe are essentially spiritually dead, realizing that what is inaccessible to us really exists and manifests as profound wisdom and radiant beauty is the essence of true religiosity, which values the ability to be present and live in harmony with reality. Although scientists are highly intelligent, Einstein recognized that the human intellect is limited in understanding the secrets of the universe. He never ceased to admire the beauty and order with which nature works, regarding this acceptance of limitations as a form of genuine religiosity illustrates a similar view. When the disciple asks about the vastness of the universe, the Buddha replies that knowing the size of the universe does not help overcome suffering, was urging focus on the immediate problems that cause suffering, existing without a clear beginning, but with cycles of renewal and new beginnings, ourselves from unnecessary constraints. Abstract questions are distracted from the essence of religious practice, which is to understand and address suffering. This idea is illustrated by the story of the poisoned arrow. An injured man should not focus on the identity of the person who injured him or the details of the arrow, but on getting the help he needs to save his life. Acknowledged his appreciation for Buddhist teachings, stating that the Buddha is the only religious founder who did not insist on an initial cause of the universe. Russell stated that it was the Buddha who best understood the nature of reality. Today, we see a growing interest among psychologists and scientists to explore the mind and brain, and Buddhist meditation. Techniques such as mindfulness are becoming increasingly popular in Western psychology and medicine. It is desirable that more scientists, similar to Einstein, are involved in connecting the knowledge between science and Eastern philosophy. This collaboration could contribute to a better understanding of human nature and the surrounding reality. Values of compassion and mindfulness into this synergy could bring significant benefits in addressing. In conclusion, to re-evaluate our perceptions of science and spirituality, both perspectives point us toward a more holistic approach to knowledge, in which reason and spiritual experience coexist and complement each other. We must open our minds and hearts to teachings that promote compassion. So by merging these doctrines, we can find a middle ground that helps us navigate the complexities of modern life. We can free ourselves from the constraints of the ego and contribute to a more just and harmonious world. This synthesis of science and spirituality can lead us to a deeper understanding of reality and a meaningful life. At a time when technology is advancing rapidly and global challenges are becoming more complex, they give us the necessary tools to adapt to the inevitable changes of the world and to face the sufferings that affect our existence. In the end, Einstein's teachings about an interconnected and ordered universe, along with Buddha's teachings about the nature of suffering and compassion, show us the way to a more conscious and fulfilling life, can open new horizons in human. In conclusion, the synthesis of science and spirituality, as represented by figures such as Einstein and the Buddha, This integrative approach helps us improve our relationship with ourselves and those around us, encouraging us to take responsibility for our shared future, contributing to a brighter future for all humanity. Come together to give us a clear view of the universe and our place in it. This synergy between science and spirituality prompts us to be curious, to seek truth, and to be actively involved in our lives and those of our community. This search is not only a personal responsibility. The combination of these perspectives gives us a unique, cultivate compassion, and engage in the ceaseless exploration of reality, acceptance of human limitations, learning from each experience, and dedication to the common good can lead to continuous evolution. In short, our journey of discovery, inspired by Einstein's genius and Buddha's wisdom, reminds us that science and spirituality are not opposite concepts, but rather two sides of the same coin. We can build a future where knowledge and compassion coexist. This holistic vision invites us to actively engage in transforming our reality and enrich our experiences through deep and authentic connections with others. So let us be inspired by the teachings of Einstein and Buddha and strive to bring more light and understanding to the world. In this way, we can realize that true science and spirituality are about discovering and understanding truth, not just about accumulating information, but also about direct experience and applying knowledge to everyday life. This is the legacy we can leave to future generations, a world where science and spirituality. Thanks for joining us on this fascinating journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment your thoughts below and subscribe to our Balance and Harmony channel for more content like this. How to improve our lives through balance and harmony. See you next time.